Hello again. I'm beginning today with a very long word. It's so long I can hardly pronounce it. Hippopotomonstrosesquipedaliophobia. There you are, I managed it. What does it mean? Well, you can see it ends in phobia, so clearly it's the fear of something. Believe it or not, hippopotomonstrosesquipedaliophobia is the fear of very long words. People have all sorts of fears and phobias, don't they? One of the most common is arachnophobia, the fear of spiders. I think I may have a mild form of it. I'm not really frightened of spiders, but I don't like them very much. They give me the collybobbles. I definitely suffer from ophidiophobia, the fear of snakes. I won't go near them. I won't even go into the reptile house at the zoo. I had a pet rabbit once who suffered from nyctophobia, a fear of the dark, which, you'll agree, is a strange thing for a rabbit to suffer from. I had to buy him a wee night light so that he could settle down and go to sleep. I think Jesus' disciples may have suffered from astrophobia coupled with thalassophobia. The first is the fear of thunder and lightning, and the other the fear of deep waters. In chapter 8 of Matthew's Gospel, we find Jesus and his disciples making their way in a boat across the Sea of Galilee when it was struck by a fierce squall. The wind came up like a hurricane and the seas were mountains high. Thunder roared and lightning flashed. Jesus went on sleeping soundly on a cushion in the stern of the boat, while the disciples were terrified. They panicked, thinking they were going to drown. They woke Jesus, who immediately calmed the wind and the waves. Then, turning to his disciples, he said to them, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" Now, if you were in a boat in the middle of a big storm, I think you'd have every right to be afraid, wouldn't you? But Jesus didn't give the disciples a pass and say it was okay to be afraid. He expected more of them. He expects more of us. If we truly have faith in Jesus, we turn our lives over to him. We trust him for our safety in all the storms and tribulations of this life, even pandemics. Our faith tells us we can trust in Jesus because he will always hold us in his love. In his love, he understands our human nature and the fears we are prone to. In his love, he forgives our weakness. And if in faith we trust in his love, we can also trust in his power. Jesus' love and his mighty power are like two sides of a coin. His power and his gentleness are not opposites, but equal parts of his perfect nature. We can rely on his kindness and gentleness to spur us on to trust him more, love him more, and to surrender ourselves more fully to him. And we can rely on the mighty power that calmed the storm to do the heavy lifting of changing us to be more like him. Jesus also said, "Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." God bless you today and always. Bye for now.